Hi, this is Thomas from my Learning Hub. I'm just going to do a video now to show you how you can build, edit, create content, and then have it inside the LMS system and then start assigning it to users. I understand Anna at your team viewer is going to be responsible for this. So let's dive in, let's build a course, and let's show you how we can make this nice and quick, nice and simple, and have content out inside TeamViewer instance in no time at all. So what we're going to start by doing is duplicating one of the existing courses that we have inside the library here. We've got like 150 training courses which you're going to have access to, and this is an example of how we can duplicate some of this training, make it more TeamViewer friendly, like with branding, logos, maybe even specific wording and pictures and things that you would prefer to have in your training. So we've got the copy of the instance here, health and safety introduction copy. And what I'm going to do is just going to edit this training and call it TeamViewer Health and Safety. Okay, so let's start off TeamViewer Health and Safety. Okay, so I'm just going to start off by saving this initially, and then straight away what we can do is just refresh the content library over here, and we can see immediately the training is actually already inside the LMS. So although we've built it in the authoring tool, there's a live connection. There's no need to bring Scorm Files across. It's a live link between the authoring tool and the LMS here, which means as soon as we edit or change any of the training materials over here, again, it's going to happen live inside the LMS. So let's say you want to change some text. We can move anything in here. It's all drag and drop. So you can change the size and the position of any of this training. And then if you want to edit any of these assets, we just click on the edit tab in the top right hand corner there. So as soon as we click save, we can then see that the materials have now been updated, and it would also reflect inside any of the training where that content is applied inside the LMS. So we can go through this training and we can change pictures, we can change how they work. So borders, backgrounds, text, again, the picture maybe that's on display. We can even create brand new slides into this. So we could have a new introduction slide, or we could have a new health and safety slide, whatever it is. You can add in your own additional materials. You can also delete slides as well. So if you don't want the quiz in here, for example, you could either delete the questions, edit the questions, or add more assets in yourself. So you've got a huge variety of different ways to make this course your own, or make a course completely from scratch. So you can add in audio files, video files, embed things from YouTube, Vimeo, attach things to be downloaded directly from the course, so users can take files and items away from the training offline and keep them on their desktop. We've got carousel, so like a slide show reel of images and text, images that flip, items that expand. We've got the button to link through to different areas of the training or maybe to separate URLs. It's great for external resources to link through to them from inside the training. We've then got loads of quiz style questions, so your standard single multiple choice. We've got audio and video answers. These are amazing for getting real deeper insight into what people are doing, how they're training, how they're understanding the training, and for you to understand as well, from a development point of view, do they really know how to apply what it is you're training them on? We can also add in Scorm Files. So if you've built things in Articulate, Captivate, Storyline, wherever, you can still put those items directly into the authoring tool, in and amongst all the other training that's already available here. So we've got our course built, we know what's inside it. We can then go over to the content library in here, and we can obviously see the training is available. And what I'll do is I'll make a quick course out of this training, assign it to a user, and then show you it working. So let's call this TeamViewer Health and Safety. We're going to have it in mandatory training. We're going to have it in chronological order. We're going to leave the start date for whenever's been assigned. 1 year validity period. Okay, awesome. So what we're going to do now is just add those materials in. We could add also in other materials into here that we've got in the library. all types of documents, maybe PDFs, PowerPoints, if you want to add them in, or even assignments. So if someone needs to upload evidence of something externally or offline and make it online, they can do that through the assignment portal. We can also add in events as part of this as well. So you could say they need to complete the online training and then book onto an event as part of this. Or we could switch this up and say they need to complete the online event before they complete the e-learning, and then once they've completed all of this training, they'll then be compliant in that area. Okay, so finally what we'll do is we'll leave the image blank, but we can add in any images. We can decide how many hours of training this gets. We can have 1 hour continuous professional development time. Again, 1 year validity periods. We can set up an auto refresher course as well. So maybe next year you've got an updated version of this course come out, or you've changed something. And then as soon as this one expires, they're going to be automatically assigned the updated version of that course, meaning you haven't got to go and change files and do a whole big exchange in course assignments just because you uploaded one course. Okay, so save and publish done. Course is ready to rock. Next thing we'll do is we'll go into users and we'll just assign this to users. One option is we can make it part of a learning path, and then based on their role, they'll automatically be assigned this training anyway. But if we want to do this manually, we can just come in, maybe filter down by a team or a department, select the users. We'll just go for Anna for today, and then we will assign the training course to Anna. Okay. So the next part of this, what we're going to do is log in as Anna and then see this from her perspective, from the user side, and just take a quick peek at that training. So you can see it's already available in here. Haven't started yet, we've got 0% progression. So let's start that now and go into the training. Okay, great. So we're inside the course. We can hit play to start and we can begin this training. Now, as you can see, the branding is green. It's built like this from the outside the box. But what we can do if we want is come in and change the branding over to TeamViewer. So I was going to change theme. We've got the TeamViewer theme here. I'm going to apply that theme and click submit. Save those updates. And now as soon as I refresh this page over here, it's got the TeamViewer branding, TeamViewer logo, the colors, the text, everything's now in more aligned with how you guys like it. So you can see as soon as you make those changes over on the authoring tool side, they're automatically reflected over here on the LMS, saving you loads of time in updating files and making sure people have the most recent version. You know, version control is a big part of content, and like this, you know your users are always going to have the most up-to-date version. So that's it from me for today. Any other questions on content creation or course building, please let me know.